Hello, Vardians. Welcome back to Healthcare Boulevard. I am your host here, Sena Kakbomo. I haven't said that in a while, but I figure let me reintroduce myself before I get into the matters of today. And it is not much. The last episode you heard will be our last one for a while, just because I know there's a lot going on in the background in my personal life and producing the show and so forth. So I'm taking a 2 month break to prepare the next episodes for you while still having time to commit to the things that I've decided and promised to commit on in my personal life. And so that means after this episode that you just heard, beginning of June, the next episode will be in August. So I hope you all enjoy your summer. I know June and July are the peak of summer. August is still doing its thing. So I will catch you all towards the end of summer. Enjoy the sunshine. If you're not in a sunshine state, I hope it shines a little bit at least. But I want to say thank you all for sticking with me thus far. Thank you for keeping on listening, for sharing, for subscribing, liking, commenting, reaching out. I've had people suggest guests to me, which were very amazing fit for the show. I've had people ask questions and so forth. People have shared the podcast to their friends and loved it and gave me feedback in real life. I really, truly appreciate y'all for that. I do want to implore you, if there is anything you want to see more of in this show, to especially on the second half of this year, or as I start thinking more about the structure of next year. Yeah, I know I did do things way ahead of time. Go ahead and let me know. I will really guide this show. I would love to guide this show in the direction that best fits its listeners, its day ones, and for you. I'm making this for you all, and so there's no point in me making something that is not what you're needing and what you're wanting right now. So if there is anything more you would like from the show, please, please, please email, reach out on social media. If you know me personally, text me or so forth. Just do it. Let me know. However you can. There are multiple ways to reach out to me. So I implore you to use those and let your voice heard. I will do my best to make that happen. Okay, other than that, that is all. I just wanted to get on here and say thank you so much and let you know that if you don't hear anything, well, when you don't hear anything for the rest of June and July, it's not because I've abandoned Healthcare Boulevard. The Vardian train goes on and we are pushing forward. We're not stopping anytime soon. It's just we're taking a break, because even though I said I was going to be doing every other week, I've been doing every week since the beginning of the year, which is absurd to me. That's a very vivid show, or a very vivid example or proof, I should say, that the healthcare community has really, really, really been receptive to this and really been cheering me on and spending their time. All my guests have all been here out of their goodwill. No, I don't have any money to give them or any other incentives other than share your experience to the younger generation or the current generation, because even if you're already a practicing provider like myself, there's still so much you don't know about the other aisle, the other professions. I learned so much, interviewing my guests, so much about nutrition, so much about social work, so much about chiropractor, acupuncture, occupational therapist, speech language therapist. That means so many behavioral therapy. I mean, that's just to name a few of the specialties or of the professions we've shine some light on this podcast on Healthcare Boulevard for the last 5 months or so. 5 months going 6 months. So I really want to say thank you. A big, 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 big thank you to my guests as well for taking their time, for taking their precious experiences, because everything you go through as a person is unique to you, and it is something that a lot of other people may have gone through in similar realm, but when it adds up to your whole story, it is unique to you. And I appreciate my guests coming on here and sharing their experiences, sharing their guidance and pieces of their own story. Some have been here and pretty very vulnerable, and some have been very open to hearing from you all for mentorship or so forth. So I do want to segue into that and say, if anyone you listen to, I know I haven't been really good at putting the guest information down below, and that's because I haven't been very good at getting permission from them to do that. Again, I'm still learning. I know you're like, wait, we've been doing this for a year, you should know by now. I'm still learning. Forgive me, I'm still learning. So, and I don't do this full time. So, any of my guests, I haven't had anybody here who said, oh, don't let nobody reach out to me. So, if you want to reach out to any of my guests, please, 90% of the time you will find them on LinkedIn, to be honest. And if they're not on LinkedIn, and you want to just make sure they know from where you hear from them, so that they don't feel there's no introduction, go ahead and reach out to me, and I will gladly make the connection and the introduction between you and the guest. So I'm going to leave it up to you to do what you gotta do to get in touch with any of my guests, if you so please and desire. All right, I've talked more than I need to. That is all. I just wanted to say thank you to my listeners, my guests, and let y'all know that I'm taking a 2-month break, and I will see you all in August, first week. Alrighty, y'all take care. Have a beautiful summer. Put on your sunscreen. Yes, put on your sunscreen and enjoy the sunshine. Alrighty, bye.